You've probably driven past a campsite at night, seen the tents glowing under the stars, and thought nothing of it. Just campers, just tents, just a regular night in the wilderness. But when Kate unzipped her tent door in Zion National Park, she didn't find fresh air and quiet. She found a man standing in the dark, completely still, saying nothing at all. This is what she found. The first video tonight comes from Kate Ventures, an independent outdoor vlogger who spends her time backpacking through rugged landscapes and filming cinematic solo camping content. She's the kind of person who hikes Angel's Landing, America's deadliest trail, for relaxation. Most people would look at this location and keep driving. She sets up camp. The camera kept rolling. It's May 15th, 2026, in Zion National Park, Utah.
That's so cute.
Coming from Washington State, it felt surreal to be surrounded by rocks that were so vividly red. That, combined with the heat, it felt like I was on another planet.
I'm Stardust.
Yeah.
When I went backpacking by myself.
The day started normally. Angel's Landing Riverside Camp, dinner off-site. By 11 p.m., the surrounding campers are asleep, and the area is completely dark.
I just went up to my tent, and there was a guy standing in the dark right behind my tent, and it freaked me out. So I'm in my car right now, and they're calling an emergency line, and yeah. Alright, so there was just a dude lurking behind my tent, just standing there in the dark with no headlamp or anything. It scared the crap.
Kate's in her car now, visibly shaken, speaking in a whisper to avoid waking neighboring campers. She explains that she went up to her tent alone and discovered something that shouldn't be there. A man standing completely still in the dark, positioned right behind her tent. Her friends immediately called the emergency camp line while she retreated to the safety of her vehicle. The calm of the night has shattered into something else entirely.
What the heck happened? But basically what happened was I'd gone to my tent to get something, and as I unzipped it, I noticed a dark shadow right behind my tent, and my tent has two doors, and I shined my headlamp on the shadow, and it was a man standing right outside the other door of my tent. My stomach dropped, and I just quietly zipped my tent back up and ran back to my friends. And the scariest part was he was just in the pitch black with no headlamp, nothing. I don't know how he could see anything. He didn't.
She breaks down exactly what happened. She unzipped her tent door to grab an item. Just a simple, routine movement. Her headlamp beam cut through the darkness and landed on him. He stood directly outside the tent's second door in the pitch black, carrying no light of his own, making no sound, never announcing his presence. For the next 15 minutes, he remained frozen in that exact spot, completely unresponsive. The group flashed their lights directly at him, trying to get any reaction, eye contact, movement, acknowledgement, and got nothing. Just a silent figure in the dark, standing beside a tent he had no business being near. Park staff eventually arrived to investigate the emergency call, but the man slipped away into the darkness minutes before they reached the site. Kate abandoned her tent for the night, unwilling to sleep in a structure with two doors, while an unidentified stranger wandered the desert campground. She woke to natural sunlight through her moonroof the next morning. The danger passed. The trip resumed. Yeah, I'm good on two-door tents for a while. 6 p.m. The temperature's already dropping below freezing, and the light is fading fast. Brad thinks he has enough time to get in, get his footage, and get out before the real cold sets in. But darkness has a way of speeding up when you're somewhere you shouldn't be. Here's what came back. The second video tonight comes from Exploring with Brad, a Canada-based channel focused on raw, first-person paranormal exploration and extreme wilderness camping. It's November 14th, 2025. He films solo overnight trips in remote territory, the kind of places where unexplainable sounds and strange structural anomalies tend to show up when you're least prepared for them. He made it out with the footage.
Welcome back, guys, to this next adventure. We'll be doing some Bigfoot hunting and camping in the Bigfoot Sasquatch area. Sorry, blah, 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 blah. Just one of those days, eh? Okay, so I'm out here today. I'm first gonna do a little hike in what I believe is kind of dangerous territory. Let's just fix that f-stop, shall we? Yes, we're gonna put it as bright as we can because it's nighttime. But yes, we're going to check out the Sasquatch lair.
Brad sets off alone down a snow-laden nature trail, camera rolling and headlamp cutting through the dark. He's here to check out rumored Sasquatch territory, already framing the area as dangerous before pushing deeper into the isolated forest. The snow muffles everything. Every breath hangs in the air. He's got his camera. He's got his headlamp. He's got his curiosity. This should be straightforward.
What was that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, freak, what was that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What was that? Oh no. There's something up there. There's something up there.
A sudden, unidentifiable noise shatters the silence entirely. Brad stops dead in his tracks, visibly shaken, panic whispering into the microphone as he scans the surrounding tree line. The forest was empty moments ago. Now, it's not.
Is that? Alright, we've got weapon activity. Somebody had an axe. And they were really hacking at that tree. Gotta be careful. It could be next. Okay, that is fresh. Like, this guy is out here. I just heard hack.
He discovers fresh, aggressive axe-hacking marks carved deep into a tree trunk. The chopping is so recent that he reports having heard the actual echoes just moments prior. Someone is actively working nearby, close enough that the sound of their labor is still hanging in the frozen air.
Look at the rusted fence. This is a trap. This is a setup. This is a setup. Look at the ball of barbed wire. Hello? I just heard I'm here. This is f***ing dangerous, Brad. Like, what are you doing here, dude? I just heard I'm here. What's up here? There's the barbed wire. Okay, it breaks off there. I'm not in a trap right now. There's nothing back there. Okay.
The confrontation peaks. The unmistakable sound of a massive entity begins sprinting through the undergrowth, charging directly past his location. His headlamp battery is failing. He runs for his life before darting completely off trail to hide in the brush, exposed and breathing hard in the freezing elements.
Running. Oh. That was running. That was running. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, fix the lamp. Fix the lamp. Okay, I'm gonna dip off trail. Dip off trail. Let's see, buddy. Okay, let's just hang out down here for a bit.
Trying to navigate back to his vehicle, a loud, heavy, booming, animalistic growl erupts from the darkness directly behind him. Brad notes it closely resembles a bear. Despite bears not being native to this specific region, he's forced to stop in a panic, to tie a loose shoe with his gloves off, entirely exposed, while something hostile tracks his movements through the trees. He ultimately escapes back to his vehicle, shaken, cold, but alive. The axe marks, the traps, the voice, the charge, the growl, each piece connecting to something that didn't want him there. If that was me, I'm running at the first echo of chopping. What makes someone disturb a ritual site deep in the woods? For Search for Supernatural, it's the promise of answers, the chance to touch something ancient and forbidden. But some circles aren't meant to be broken, and some boxes aren't meant to be opened. It gets worse from here. The third video tonight comes from Search for Supernatural, an urban exploration channel that investigates abandoned structures and documented haunted locations. It's July 24th, 2024. They're known for raw, found footage vlogging and genuine real-time reactions over manufactured jump scares. A forest tied to a double homicide is exactly the kind of place where equipment starts talking. Let's take a look.
What the fuck? It's like a fucking devil. It's like an old devil pendant. And it was wrapped around this. Grab your camera, Jiggy. Film this. Film this. There's some old ass devil pendant. You like that? There's some old ass devil pendant. And it was wrapped around this. No shot, bro.
I can't see the word, but your camera needs to be right.
What invocation employed towards the conjuration of destruction? Bro.
Deep in the dark woods, they open the stolen container. Inside, dirt, old pages resembling a satanic text outlining an invocation of destruction, and an ancient devil pendant wrapped in rope. Realizing they've desecrated a ritual site, immediate panic sets in, triggering an argument over what they've just done.
Dude, is someone walking around up there? That sounded like footsteps.
Jiggy?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a little freaked out. So.
That'd be okay now?
Yeah, you can if you want to. I'm with you, bro. I'm not trying to this shit no more. I apologize.
While frozen in place from the footsteps, a bizarre electronic anomaly occurs. The lead presenter's mobile phone inexplicably starts blasting music on its own. The team notes this strange glitch always seems to happen at the worst possible moments during investigations. The device is acting on its own, and the timing is impossible to ignore.
What the was that? Nah, dude, nah. We gotta go.
Jakey,
Nope, we gotta go.
somebody's talking.
Yeah, I hear it. We gotta go.
Jakey, flashlight, turn your light off, turn your light off, turn your light off, turn your light off. Turn your light off. Get down. Turn your light off.
I'm trying.
Get down. Jakey, turn your light off. Turn your light off, get down. Shut up. Be quiet. Jakey, get out of here. You got me. Alright, you go first, and I'll be right behind you. Alright?
Oh, you got him?
I'm fucking out, bro. But I'm gonna be behind you, so you go first.
Yeah.
I got your fucking back.
Alright.
Alright? You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. Go. Book it. Fuck that shit. Go.
The situation escalates dramatically as clear, disembodied voices begin whispering from the shadows around them. Terrified they're being surrounded by whoever created the site, they frantically kill their torches, drop low to the damp ground, and try to remain completely silent in the pitch black, hiding in the dark from something that can apparently see them anyway. Realizing that hiding is no longer safe, they abandon their attempts to neatly restore the site. After a tense whispered exchange and a quick countdown, both men trigger a blind, panicked retreat, sprinting at full speed through the dense, unlit woodland to escape the unseen presence pursuing them. I'd have been gone before the box even opened, but that's just me. The Appalachian Mountains don't look threatening during the day. Just ridges, just trees, just a family camping trip, teaching kids about resilience and self-reliance. But when that sun goes down and the howling starts echoing through the gaps, those mountains start looking a lot less friendly. Let's see what happened. The fourth video tonight comes from Mighty Things, a family outdoor adventure channel run by a guy named David. He documents overnight backpacking trips with his kids, focusing on practical skills like fire building, map navigation, and wildlife safety. It's supposed to be educational. It's supposed to be bonding time. Started as a family camping lesson, ended as something else entirely.
Put it up. Let's see if it's ready. Nice, look at that. That looks really good. Try it and see how you like it.
Good.
Is that really good? How would you rate it out of 10?
10.
Whoa! First reaction, fettuccine Alfredo.
That's really good.
Really good? How would you rate it?
7.
7?
Stir in this.
All right, we have spaghetti marinara.
9.
Nice.
This is really good.
Did you guys hear that? What was that? It sounded like wolves.
Yeah, that sounded real. I thought it was a person at first.
Yeah, I don't think there are wolves around here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, it's probably a coyote or something, or a dog. All right, so I ordered some really nice flint starters on Amazon and they did not show up in time. So then I went to Walmart, got this total piece of crap. See if we can even get a spark. There we go. Oh, nice.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna see
There
if we
you
can
go.
start a fire. So I think what we need to do is get some really dry grass and put it on a rock and start with that. Let's see if we can get that burning. Go get some dry grass.
After pitching tents and gathering firewood in a mountain gap, the family settles around the camp stove to prepare dinner. The atmosphere is calm, children testing freeze-dried meals, while David teaches wilderness skills, completely unaware of the shift in tone that's about to occur as darkness falls over the ridge.
Did you guys hear that? What was that? It sounded like wolves.
Yeah, that sounded real. I thought it was a person at first.
Yeah. I don't think there are wolves around here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, it's probably a coyote or something, or a dog. You guys hear that wolf? What is that?
That is like legitimately alarming.
That sounds fake.
It's maybe a coyote or a wolf.
That sounds so fake. That sounds so fake.
That's not fake.
I mean, do you think it's real?
Yeah.
I think it's real. It sounds like a dog.
It sounded fake.
Does it? Wait, does a dog?
What dogs do you know that do that?
That it's a little eerie.
Yeah.
It's very eerie. Oh, it's.
While eating dinner, the quiet is suddenly shattered by a distinct, deep howling sound echoing through the trees. The family immediately stops talking, frozen in place. The adults quietly debate whether it belongs to a person, a dog, or a wild animal. The educational atmosphere has vanished, replaced by something primal and close.
That sound.
It's farther away.
Do you hear that?
It's actually going away though.
No.
Yeah, I heard it too.
No, it was
It's
like
farther.
moaning.
It's farther now.
The wolf sound. It was like. All
Alright, listen.
It's farther away from us then. That's good.
It just means there's another one.
This guy only has 14 rounds.
No silver bullets either.
What
Is it a full moon? Good. New moon. Thank goodness. Yeah, it kind of.
It's like we're finally getting some light here.
questions?
Oh, I'm impressed, guys. We have an actual fire. Yeah, we did kind of a mini firewall here. It's not the best, but it should reflect heat back this
Not
way.
really.
We need to whittle some sticks for marshmallows. Like this one, this is actually not a bad one right here.
A final series of faint, low animal sounds and what the children describe as moaning pierces the dark. The group falls completely silent to listen, noting the sounds seem to be circling their perimeter. This prompts a tense realization from the adults. They only carry 14 rounds of ammunition and no silver bullets. The joke lands flat because nobody's laughing anymore. The wildlife encounter is immediately followed by a severe weather shift. After navigating the dark woods to hang their bear bags, the family is trapped inside their tents at 4 a.m. by an intense rainstorm. By morning, the temperature plummets into the high 20s, leaving the tent entirely coated in solid ice and frozen mist. Forced to cook breakfast inside their shelter due to howling 20 miles per hour winds, they ultimately break camp, filter emergency water from a spring, and hike out via the Ivester Gap Trail. Would you have stayed the whole night? I'm not sure I would have. Lisa's halfway up the ridge when she feels it, that prickling sensation on the back of her neck, the sense that something is watching from the tree line above. Most people would pack up, drive away, find a campground with cell service and streetlights. She sets up camp. You need to see what happened next. The fifth video tonight comes from Lisa's Escapades, an outdoor exploration and overlanding channel focused on wilderness camping, truck bed setups, and investigating local cryptid folklore. She films raw dash cam and handheld footage, real-time reactions to environmental anomalies, and the kind of calm, methodical camping routine that makes the sudden interruptions hit harder. This is what came back. It's May 16th, 2026 in the North Georgia mountains, United States.
Watching me up there on that ridge, and Red said she's felt that way too. I don't know. So maybe somebody's thought about this before, but I was just brushing my teeth and using a bottled water, and to keep my toothbrush from getting contaminated, I stuck it in here. I mean, it's okay for temporary, but I never thought of that before. I wonder if I'm the only one that's ever thought of that. Don't be stealing my ideas now.
I don't know.
film. This area is really beautiful, isn't it?
It is. Oh, see that butterfly?
So we're driving up here. I think there's a waterfall up here. We're gonna go check that out.
While navigating a thick, uninhabited section of the woods, strange vocalizations filter through the brush. The audio captures rapid, unidentifiable gibberish, talking that doesn't sound like English or any known language. No other campsites in the area. No explanation for who or what is conversing in the dark.
The top of the hill or the mountain, and Red just saw a figure go walking through there. She didn't know if it was human or not, but it was dark, and you could see it where it would cover the sky when it walked through. So that's kind of weird. We saw a lot of stick structures today, so we'll see if we hear something tonight. Hopefully.
Did you hear that?
I keep hearing something.
I just did it again. Like a... That's the third time I said
Oh, I hear it. I just heard it again.
I hear something moving in the bushes over here. In the trees.
Should I get my spotlight?
As darkness falls over the camp, a large dark figure is spotted moving through the trees along the elevated mountain crest. The entity's silhouette is massive enough to physically blot out the twilight sky as it moves stealthily through the dense upper foliage.
That's the third time I said
Oh, I hear it. I just heard it again.
I hear something moving in the bushes over here. In the trees.
Should I get my spotlight? I'm gonna get my spotlight.
Something's definitely walking over there.
Was it like on the other side of the river?
Yeah, I can hear it. Like it was almost like coming down.
Something coming down for water.
Just go slow. You can see some. Eye shine or anything.
Something that size shouldn't move that quietly. The encounter peaks. A series of unidentifiable deep howls echo through the valley. Immediately following the vocalizations, heavy footsteps and loud rustling break out in the bushes, something large actively descending the ridge straight toward their tents. During the height of the activity, their electronics experience an anomalous power fluctuation. A brand new camera battery completely drains to zero in an instant, only to bounce entirely back up to full power seconds later without explanation. The next morning, they discover further environmental anomalies around their site. Bent stick arches and a large X structure pinned down in the brush. Daytime activities like gold panning, observing a white stoat, and uncovering a quartz arrowhead help ease the tension. But the auditory anomalies and the figure on the ridge leave behind the clear impression that something massive is roaming the North Georgia wilderness. I'm still trying to process the battery drain. The rest I can almost explain away. But that doesn't make sense. It was supposed to be a night under the stars in one of the most remote places on Earth. Just a woman, her forerunner, and the northern lights. But when you're sleeping on frozen ground at 40 below with large predators fresh out of hibernation, roaming the same campground, the romance fades fast. Let's get into it. The sixth and final video tonight comes from a tiny nomad, a solo travel and van life channel focused on minimalist living and long road trips in extreme environments. She films calm, honest storytelling about the beauty and hardship of living on the road, especially in cold climates like Alaska, without exaggeration or manufactured drama. She made it back. So here we are. It's March 20th, 2026, at an isolated mountain campground in Fairbanks, Alaska.
We don't like that. That's some scat. Oh boy. Dude, this is dangerous. This is freaking dangerous. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Whoa. Yeah, that snow is a lot deeper than I thought. It's literally like up to the top of my legs. Alright, we're gonna go check out the picnic table. It's kind of like, I know what I'm doing is risky and a little scary, but when you see the animal scat and the pee too that I just saw, it's like, oh yeah. Yeah, there are wild, big animals out here. Let me try to be a little safe. Should I set up my bed right there, you guys? That would be...
While scouting the snowed-in campground to set up her bedding, she discovers fresh animal scat and urine tracks in the deep snow right next to her vehicle. Large, active wildlife is heavily frequenting the immediate area. The peaceful silence shatters.
9% sure that I see a moose right now. Like across the river. It's not a bear. It's way too big for a bear. I cannot believe I already see one. I've definitely lost my mind. I'm gonna drive and see if there's any way I can zoom in and show you guys. I don't think that I'm gonna be able to show you guys because it's dark, but let me try. Dude, I don't know if that's a moose. That could be a bear. It's like, yeah, you can see it on the camera. That's it right there. It's really small on the camera, but man, I wish I had a zoom lens. What do you guys think I should do?
As she stands in the dark trying to gather her thoughts, she catches a sudden shape out of the corner of her eye. Mistaking a summer water pump utility structure for an approaching predator, her body is flooded with a physical rush of adrenaline. Shaken by the persistent fear of being trampled or stalked, she alters her strategy entirely, moving her bedding to a spot immediately adjacent to her vehicle to ensure a clear, unobstructed escape route. After laying exposed under the stars for just an hour, she realizes she has made a critical error by using a frozen yoga mat instead of an insulated sleeping pad, causing the frozen ground to rapidly sap the heat from her back. Compelled by safety rather than animal fear, she retreats into the cabin of her 4Runner to sleep, later waking up at midnight to witness a vibrant display of the northern lights. By 4 a.m., the mountain temperature plummets to a staggering -40 degrees Fahrenheit, forcing her to abandon the mountain entirely and drive back to a city hostel to plug in her vehicle's engine block heater to prevent the oil pan from freezing solid. She made it out, shaken, cold, but alive. The gear went back in the bag, the 4Runner started, barely, and the Alaskan wilderness went back to being quiet. But I doubt she'll look at a frozen yoga mat the same way again. That's it for tonight. If you watched all the way to the end, you're either very brave or you made some questionable life choices. Either way, like and subscribe, hit the bell, and click one of the videos on screen. I'll be back soon with more reasons to stay indoors. See you then. And if you made it this far, there was a hidden word somewhere in tonight's video. Drop it in the comments if you caught it.